Welcome. Today we will be talking about, is obesity genetic? What you should know. If you've been struggling to lose weight or maintain your ideal weight, you may be wondering if there's anything you can do about it other than eating less and exercising more. You may wonder whether or not obesity is genetic, which would mean that you might never be able to lose the excess weight and keep it off on your own. According to researchers, the answer to this question may surprise you. 1. The basics of obesity. The word obesity is used to describe someone who is very overweight. But what does that really mean? And is obesity genetic? Let's take a look at the basics of obesity to get a better understanding. Obesity is defined as an excessive amount of body fat. This means that someone who is obese has more body fat than what is considered healthy. Obesity usually occurs when someone takes in more calories than they burn off. 2. The basics of DNA. DNA is the hereditary material in humans and almost all other organisms. Most DNA is located in the cell nucleus, but a small amount of DNA can also be found in the mitochondria. Genes are made up of DNA and they provide instructions for making proteins. In humans, genes vary in size from a few hundred DNA bases to more than 2 million. They may consist of just one long piece of DNA or many shorter pieces that are joined together. Scientists who study genetics are interested in understanding how our genes influence our looks, personality, intelligence, and susceptibility to disease. 3. How DNA influences our weight. We all know that our genes play a role in our physical appearance, but did you know that they may also influence our weight? Studies have shown that obesity can be linked to genetic factors. So if you're wondering whether obesity is genetic, the answer is yes, but while genes may play a role in obesity, it's important to remember that they are not the only factor. Our environment and lifestyle choices also play a part. People who live sedentary lifestyles or eat unhealthy foods are more likely to be obese. Even though obesity is genetic, we still need to make good decisions about what we eat and how we live. 4. Understanding gene expression. Genes are the instructions for making proteins, which are the building blocks of our cells. Obesity is a complex condition that is influenced by many genes. Some genes affect how much fat we store, while others affect how our bodies burn energy. Scientists are still working to identify all of the genes that contribute to obesity. However, it's not clear what role genes play in obesity development and severity. We do know that obesity has a genetic component since it tends to run in families, but the exact role genetics play is unclear. 5. The conclusion. It's clear that obesity is a complex issue with many contributing factors. While genetics can play a role, it's certainly not the whole story. Diet, exercise, sleep, stress, and other environmental factors all play a role in weight regulation. And while we may not be able to change our genes, we can control many of these other factors. So if you're struggling with your weight, don't give up hope. There are things you can do to manage your weight even if genetics has put you at a disadvantage. Start by making sure you're getting enough sleep every night, managing stress, and eating healthy food. Try out some new recipes for yourself. If after implementing these changes for about 3 months and not seeing any progress, then go talk to your doctor about what options are available to help manage obesity. Well, that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and share the video.